In this tutorial, I will give explanations about the different settings that you can find in the 5th tab of iVocAudio. The first two settings are about the sorting. What does it mean? It means that when you go in a folder, for instance, if I'm in Chinese lesson 5, I look at all the pairs and there is a certain ranking. This pair on the top will be the one proposed first in the test, and this one at the bottom will be proposed at the end of the test. So why is it sorted this way? The first sorting key here can be set to either according to fails or according to score. According to score means that it will be according to the points. Lowest point first and biggest points at the end. According to the fails means that they will be sorted according to these numbers. This number representing the number of times that you failed in one direction plus the other. So for instance, this one has been failed 1 plus 2, 3 times. Pair number 15, we check 3 times. So first you will see the pairs on which you failed the most, 3, 3, 3, and then at the end, the one on which you failed the less. About the second key, either you set it to according to recording order. It means that you recorded the pairs in time, one after the other. It will be the same order, or randomly. For instance, if we check what it gives with according to score and randomly, it means that it is sorted according to score this way globally, but when two pairs have the same score, then it's not necessarily the pair with the lowest number, meaning recorded before the other one, which is before. For instance, the 15 is now before the fourth. So to sum up about those two keys, when you start the test, the pairs will be sorted according to first key, and then if two pairs have the same sorting according to this key, then the secondary key will be used. Let's switch now to this item, direction of the test. You have two possibilities. First is double, meaning that you will be tested either on questions and you have to answer regarding the answer, or on the answers and you have to answer regarding the questions. This is the default mode, but you can force the single direction, meaning that you will be only tested on the questions. So what's happening when you select double direction? In this case, let's select this lesson. The pairs in red will always be questioned regarding the first category. For instance, if the two categories are English, Chinese, it will be always English. When they are in orange, it will be always in Chinese. And in yellow and green, it will be alternatively one or the other. English and then Chinese, English, Chinese, etc. So this makes sure that you really know perfectly the pair, because you will have the guarantee that you know in both directions. When you select single direction, then you will be questioned only on the first category, the questions. This is very useful when you have several questions with the same answer, meaning that when you're asked for an answer, for instance in multiplication tables, you're asked for 16, which is the result. You can have as questions 2 times 8 or 4 times 4, which makes it impossible to decide whether you gave or not the good answer to 16. So that's why, specifically for instance in multiplication tables, you should use this single direction. The last setting is about the possibility to get automatic answers. You can select 1 second, 2, 3, 5 or 8 seconds or nothing. So for instance, if you select 1 second, let's take multiplication table as a test. When you will have the first question, then 1 second after hearing this question, you will hear the answer automatically. Let's try.
2 times 4.
2 times 4.
8.
8. You've heard the answer automatically. This is useful, for instance, with the kids who might think that they know the answer and actually are wrong. So if they hear automatically the answer, then before selecting the I know or I don't know, they will really know if they were right or wrong. As a conclusion, we think that those 4 settings make it possible for you to adapt your learning experience to your exact need.